We're on. We're on. Our guest today has notes. Lanny today, for the first time ever, has questions that she has pre-prepared.
I'm also dressed very cute.
Yeah.
As our guest.
Pina Policaro.
That sounded better.
Policaro, is that good? She is a stylist and personal shopper and also a friend. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Our dressing, I feel like, has really gone downhill since we closed Annie and Ren.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Me. I've become that person that I never thought I'd become.
You're in workout clothes 24/7.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
wear Lululemons and I put my hair back and I it's kind of sad what it's become. I always used to be that cute mom at pickup or drop off,
You were very cute.
fully styled. Well, not cute. Well, like
you were put together.
no, but just in general, I
Yeah.
just was put together wearing jeans or like whatever. Thought about it.
Yeah.
Now it's like, so when do you get dressed up? Like I got dressed up today.
I wore a button shirt.
That's yeah. And for the podcast, I also half the time forget that this is rolling.
Yeah.
Like I don't even realize we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like when I see the clips and then I remember that they're actually a full segment behind it.
Yeah. We look pretty
And
bad.
yeah.
We're like, we
Well, I
were in
just don't-
fashion once.
Yeah. Well, that's not the theme of this until today.
Yeah.
We're
Anyway,
bringing back
so
fashion.
Yeah.
yeah, the
Bringing
whole
back
point is
fashion.
Pina came on. She is on today. You always look so put together.
You are
Thank
the
you.
annoying mom at pickup.
Yeah.
You're every time.
Should I stay in my car?
Yeah. It's literally stay in your car. And you're the whole family. It's like you are Miss. You're just everything. You're always so put together. The first time I met you, Lauren's like, you need to come to Saks. There's like this girl that's like really cute. Like she's really cute. She's Italian. She's little. And she's like, you'll die for her style. And she'll pick us out outfits for this trip we were going on. I'm like, okay. And like truthfully,
It wasn't it was for Jenna
wedding.
and Aubrey's wedding.
The wedding.
oh, the wedding, right.
And we were like, it's our influencer sister-in-law. We're like, we're in New York. We need cute outfits. Like it was a whole thing.
And like typically because like we knew what we were doing because of the store and whatever. Like I actually had never used a stylist before.
Yeah.
Like my mom used to use one at Millie's, like whatever, but
that was back in the day when we had style.
when we had style.
Yeah, but I think you guys have your own unique style. Like your style is different from Lauren's style. Like in one
Yeah.
appointment, even though people can see similarities that you guys might have, right away you can tell what's different and what one would like and what wouldn't like.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew us. You pulled
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
things
No,
you
great.
pulled.
That was a
I
good
loved.
one.
I have all my pieces still.
Yeah.
And then that's when we met. And then our kids go to school together, and now we are. I also don't get into your car and don't post Instagrams because for everything you post now,
Yeah.
I'm just like that is because I just want it all.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
Pina has an Instagram account, which is
Pina Policaro Mele.
okay. Because I feel like you just changed it recently.
I had to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to go by your
Name.
official name.
You have to go by
Yeah.
your name.
Yes.
the move. I've seen it happening.
And
Yes.
everything you post, it's dangerous because you make it look so good.
Thank you.
And
And if you do content in a fun way, you like, yes, it's all designer and everyone's like, I don't know. Obviously you have clients that can buy that whole Chanel look or that whole Gucci look. I don't know. A lot of other people probably like, I like that piece, but it's the aspiration. It's the way you put it together. It's that goal of like,
I think like the whole purpose of it is like for it to be almost like a magazine since no one's picking up a magazine
it.
and be able to use the highlights throughout the season to go back. So like I'm
Right.
already posting winter, but a lot of people's mindset isn't there yet.
yeah, because you're
But
in the
then
fashion
come
cycle.
September, you're going to be like, okay, I need some sweaters and I need some shoes. And even if you're not buying that level of designer, it's good for inspiration
Totally.
to see like what colors or what
Yeah.
styles.
How you're putting it
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. And then how to actually style an outfit together if you don't have the ability to look at something and say, it's also overwhelming if a lot of people are doing online shopping or going into big stores. Like walking into like a Zara or an Aritzia can be pretty intense.
It's really intense
Yeah.
for the best shopper. Like it's overwhelming. Like most people, I would say, don't do it because of that, and will sit online. But
even online is
browsing
overwhelming.
yeah, I agree.
So what do you do for? Okay, I would say like most people are, not most people, but like 75% of the world's a bad shopper. Like I feel like most people, it's not their forte to like that they care about that. Like I honestly don't think most
Yeah.
people like
Right.
think about it, care about it, want it. Like it serves a purpose for most. But then there's the people that like want to but don't know how. And I think that's also like there's the people that just want to get through the day and look fine. And then there's the people that want fashion and care for it but don't even know where to start or don't know how to dress for their bodies or don't know how to do the like the hot. Like I just feel like most people
There's
are
so
lost.
many like different parts of
Yeah.
it that
Yeah.
can make someone
not want to
Feel
do it.
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
right? So I think first is like your actual whole look of yourself, like
Yeah.
what your style is. And some people don't even know what that is.
Right. I don't think I know what that is.
But you know what? I think that one
I
thing
feel
I've
like I
noticed is that
follow-
you can be different. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm just girly. Yes, I do dress
You can do
very
ad,
girly.
right?
Maybe I'm not the sexiest dresser. It's just not who I am.
Yeah.
Like you'll never see me in like a body conscious, really super tight dress and
Yeah.
super high heels.
Yeah.
Because I would just look in the mirror and be like, okay, this is not me.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
know that now.
Right.
Not to say that I never tried to wear something like that, but maybe at the end of the day, it wasn't my full like, yes, this
Yeah.
is me.
100%.
Like I have like a boy look to me. Like I like dressing a little bit more masculine.
Yeah.
And maybe, full skirts and,
Right.
midi skirts and even a mini. But like, I know that it's always either on the cute side or on that like
Right.
boyish side.
Got it.
I
So
think
you
just
stick within
figuring,
those worlds.
right. And I think just also trying different things, like adventure out, try maybe wearing a long dress if you've never worn a long dress
Yeah.
before, and you might like it. Like everyone has this thing in their head that if you're short, you can't wear a
No, my
long
mom,
dress.
I remember the first time
Yeah.
my mom's your height. Well, how tall are you? Like 5'?
5'3".
Yeah. My mom's like
Probably shorter. Yeah.
And she's like, I can't wear a long dress. I'm like, you actually can. You just think you can't. And like, she has this thing that she's older now. She doesn't want her knees showing, whatever. It's her own personal thing. So she likes long. But then she went from like, because she wasn't wearing short. And then it was not always easy short wearing like those mid lengths.
Right.
Mhm.
So she committed to the long. And like now she always wears long dresses. And it's
Yeah.
so cute on her.
Right. And like if you're small, maybe don't have it be like a long, overpowering dress.
Right. Simple.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think first just kind of figuring out
What
where
your
you're
style is,
comfortable and
yeah.
where your style is. Then
Mhm.
like you need to purge. The closet is probably the most important thing. If you did not wear something for over a season, if it's a designer piece and you really want to save it because you think you might wear it again in 4 years from now, there
Uh-huh.
might be like resurrection
coming
of
up,
this
yeah.
and you want to bring it
We
back.
know it. The
Or
dealer
you have
saddle bag, we all
girls-
have, yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll save things.
and you want to
yeah, yeah.
save things, have a little archive section, but don't have it in your closet. Move it. Go and check that section every once in a while and say, okay, you know what? I
Yeah.
might-
After one season, you purge if you don't wear it.
So if it passes a whole year
Yeah.
and you never touch that item, just move it.
I think
Or
that's
get
so
rid of
hard
it.
for a lot of people. I'm
Or-
actually a big purger, and I find it, especially with girls, because I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe
Well,
because
and
my
also
mom.
you spend money on these things.
Right.
People spend
Totally.
a lot of money. Like if you're spending on a Zimmerman dress and it's just you loved it at one point, or like even for the wedding, like I had great pieces that I'm not going to wear on a daily basis because they're like fancier and they're a little bit more, I don't know, like formal, but I don't want to get rid of them. But like I probably should. Like if I haven't worn that Zimmerman dress again, what am I doing with it?
Yeah.
And then I also want to make money off of it.
Right. So
That's another thing. Because a consignment is a tough one, and it's like
Yeah.
that. It's just all money. Then you see the dollar sitting there that you haven't used, or it's not. I don't know. Like I'm a big fan of giving certain things to friends or nannies or people that like would love it
Right.
and wear it. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not being very financially responsible with like how I spend and how I purge.
So I think if you buy less and
Yeah.
actually wear the items per season, so that's where it all comes into like
Right.
figure out what it is. Like you have a different lifestyle now. So what's your new lifestyle? Your
Ugh.
new lifestyle is you're sporty during the day. Maybe we'll get you back into being like
No,
cute
like
mom
even-
at school.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have like your dinner outfits. Then
Yeah.
buy when you have an event.
Yeah.
Like there's no point. Like there might be the most gorgeous, beautiful, dressy dress, but if you don't need it, don't buy
Yeah.
it. So I think just like condensing, it's always important to get, I would say we live in a cold climate. So we're moving into fall. So if someone says to me, what do I need? Get a great coat because that's what
Wear all the time.
literally is your
You're wearing
staple.
every day.
So, you get your nice fall coat, get a great puffer. You count that you need a loafer, a ballet, or a sneaker. So pick one of those. If you're talking about someone who's worried about more conscious of how
You
they're
pick
spending.
one of the trendy pieces.
Yeah.
And then you do a boot.
Right.
And then your snow boot. So you're looking at 3 footwear pieces, 2 coats, maybe 3 if you want to get something in a lighter weight. And then build from there. Denim, sweater, sheer blouses are in style. Get a sheer blouse that you'll pair with your denim when you go out with your boot. And then just keep building from there. And I think luxury has changed. It was at a cycle where you were literally getting rid of things so fast because fashion was changing so fast. Whereas now I'm finding things are calming down and designers are kind of repeating styles. So you can kind of keep those items
A little
for longer,
longer.
although you're
Yeah,
paying more
smart.
for them, it's longer.
Well, and I feel like with fast fashion too, like a couple years ago, I was going crazy with Zara. Like I feel like I was literally ordering stuff so often to try to like keep up with specific trends. And then you cycle through those pieces so quickly. I'm like, and you think you're saving, but then, you spend a couple $100 every so often, like that adds up. And I'm like, this is garbage. This is like stuff that I'm not really wearing often. And I'm getting rid of it as quickly as I'm buying it. And that is honestly one thing that I'm like, to your point, I'd rather buy like one good thing and less garbage
Yeah,
that is just filling my closet. And then I find like, I don't know about you, but I always go back to the same things. It's like, especially like come fall, it's like good jeans, a good pair of boots, and like a cute sweater. And that's it. That's like literally what I'd be wearing for like 6 or 7 months.
yeah. And like there's so many different ways that you can change looks. So I mean, most of my clients say the one thing they really like about when they come shop with me is
Yeah.
that we manage to mix and match so many things together.
That they feel they're
So-
getting a lot of bang for their buck.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't always feel like you're wearing the same thing, but you're kind of cycling through those things. And then, the next season you'll go back and wear some of those things, but then we'll put some new things in and you just keep building. And
Is that what you do? Do you go into like
People's closets.
wardrobes and help curate them and edit them down?
so
or-
yes, I do offer that service where we can go in and we can do 2 different types of things. So one is I can just come in and make outfits out of everything you have and then create a lookbook for you.
Oh my God, I feel like I need
Oh,
that.
Like it's time consuming that day, like even because you should be present to see like what
Right.
it is that I'm doing.
It's collaborative a bit. Yeah.
But yes, and we will take, a great blouse and show you how to wear it with jeans and maybe a leather pant and a skirt and different ways to wear that piece. Because if you're buying a blouse that's, a luxury blouse and it's super expensive, you want to wear it in more than
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
way. We offer that service. Then I also offer that we go in and we literally
Purge.
purge your closet.
So you could be a 2-part thing. You could purge and then
Right.
right.
And purging is, it's hard.
It's emotional for people.
It can be. I'm very emotionless when I come to
What's your job?
sentimental in the sense of like, will I keep something if I wore it somewhere special because it reminds me of something,
Right. Which is, I feel like, why most people keep things.
but like, am I going to keep a blouse because,
No, yeah. I got it.
like our bodies change. We're
Yeah.
women. I don't have what I like after I had all 3 of my kids, I went in my closet and I got rid of almost everything.
Wow.
Because where I was before
Yeah.
I started having kids, where I was, after I had Eladia, my body was completely different.
Yeah.
And your style changes and the style of the clothes change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can look at a shirt and say, oh, it's a striped shirt and it's classic and I'll wear it forever. But if it's really long and really oversized and maybe you don't want to dress like that anymore, try it on.
Yeah.
If you like what you look like. And then if you don't like it,
So I love doing that with my friends. Like I love
yeah.
like we like to like I love putting outfits together for other people, but I think it's really hard for someone to figure out number one that you said, like how to dress for you. I think that is probably where most people get stuck because
Yeah.
people don't have a sense of identity. Not to say that you don't, but you probably
you
even
see something
myself,
on someone else.
and you think that like you're like I'm thin
Yeah.
like that. Like I have a similar type body. Like I like how that looks. But just because you also like something doesn't mean that fits in your world of your
Right.
aesthetic. Like I like so many pieces that Lauren wears, but that's so not me, right?
Yeah.
But like sometimes when I'm with you or like when we're shopping together, we gravitate to similar things because it's just like you influence the people that you're around, the people that you see. Like I'll never forget. I went to Tokyo and like you dress like you also dress for certain places. Agreed?
Yeah.
Like you're going to Austin, Texas, the kind of vibe you're dressing for, right? So I was there. I got like caught up in the mall one day. I was like, I had a whole day to myself to go shopping there. I literally walked away with like 1,000 like long skirts and like sneakers and t-shirts and like big bows in my hair. Like I walked off the plane and like
I remember when you came back with that
everyone was
style.
like, you good? And I'm like, yeah. And everyone's like, what the hell? And I'm like, see, no, this also didn't work. Like I tried to take that and bring it somewhere and it was like, that was bad. That was not my best look. But you get so influenced is what I guess is the saying. Like I would see her dress up at pickup and be like, I need that. Like, and
Yeah.
then I would try it on and with my monster boobs and her little cuties, like it's going to look totally different.
Yeah.
And I think that's where people get stuck.
Yeah.
I get stuck there and I have style. And I feel like that's our thing. Like I don't. So it's like, I feel like, how do people even identify what their style is? Like how to find something that looks good.
I think it's really important to work with someone you trust.
Yeah. So
And-
if you can't do it,
and
find
if you
someone.
and if you can't find someone, then really find an honest friend
Yeah.
or a sister or
Call
someone,
a friend.
you know, that you can go out with, or maybe bring your daughter, because I'm finding that your daughters are really honest.
So honest. Like the most honest.
But you need someone that is honest. You know, you can't have someone who's going to be like, yeah, that's great, just buy it. Because it's impossible that everything is great and that everything is going to look good on you.
Okay, so why don't we, this is, I feel like a good time to talk about fall trends.
Yeah,
like
do's-
September
yeah.
is coming. What are like the 2 or 3 trends that we like moms, maybe it's not the micro mini,
Don't
but
just classify as moms.
I know, but like,
ugh,
but
you know,
but
practical
also
living.
The city girl.
the
City
city,
girl.
yes.
And I want to start with the first one because I'm dying to know.
Okay.
And I want to start this off because I saw once again this influencer that I like wearing it. And I was like, I took her opinion, didn't look as good with shorts, looked better with pants. And it's the ballet flat,
Okay.
specifically the row one.
Okay. So
Does the
you
row one
know?
have the strap like a typical bat? Okay.
So I think the Row and the Miu Miu ones are super cute.
Okay.
I
The
think,
one with like the exposed buckly one. Is that
Yeah.
the one? Or yeah.
and I also like, yes, the one with the stretch
Uh-huh,
band. So the ballerina flat is in, and I think Valentino did a beautiful job on theirs too, and they fit really nicely on the
Okay.
front. So we can call that a key trend.
A key,
Okay, a key trend.
I
ballet-
noted.
Yes, Lanny, you
Okay.
got
Is
one.
ballet,
Because
but I
the-
feel like have ballet flats.
Sorry. Also, the toe about this ballet flat is something to be discussed because a typical ballet flat, like we're talking, our
So
typical
Valentino did like the ballerina.
ballerina
Miu Miu
Chanel. We're
did-
thinking old school Chanel as a
Yeah.
ballerina
Yes.
flat. The Miu Miu ones, oh,
Is that the one
sorry,
where the toe is
the
coming
row
out?
one is definitely not square, but it's more angular.
Rounded.
It's rounded.
Yes,
Like
even
it's-
like Alaya did one
Yes.
similar to that. That is a trend.
How do you wear those?
So those I would say are for someone a little bit more edgy.
Yeah.
You know, I imagine
Jean?
those with a denim,
Yeah.
a leather, but not like skinny legs.
No.
Something straight, a little bit more
Something
distressed.
that cuts
yeah.
it off. Yeah. And then like a simple shirt.
Yes.
Like it's like more simple.
those are
clean,
your-
clean, cool.
Right.
Got it.
Maybe you're doing
I
like
also
an
like- I also
oversized
like a ballet
blazer.
flat with jean shorts and like a little blazer or something. I think that looks really cute.
A ballet flat.
Yes, even a denim skirt, like a short
Or a
little denim skirt.
Okay. What are you not wearing ballet flats with? What is like a no?
Like I wouldn't do it with like a long prairie kind
Yes.
of look.
Okay.
Like I think
the
that's
typical.
just- yeah.
It's like feminine with feminine.
Yeah, you want to make it so the shoes are your feminine point and your outfit is your more masculine, clean point. So it's also the return of.
Okay, what did you just say? Sorry. That's something I should know. Hold on.
So
The shoes are always what?
the shoes are more feminine.
For everyone, that's how it
Right.
should be.
Yeah, the shoes are feminine.
But what about all these chunky?
I was gonna say, like,
No,
trends?
no,
Like,
no.
oh,
I'm saying
the
the
ballet,
ballet.
with the ballet.
You're having a
Okay,
ballet
okay, ballet,
feminine
okay.
shoe right now,
Okay,
right? So
fine.
let's not do really girly on top. Let's keep it more
Got it.
clean and simple. Like
Okay.
you'll wear an oversized blazer, or you might wear a cute little knit. Knits are extremely popular. You're looking at everyone should buy a gray knit sweater. It sounds so
What type of
basic.
knit are we talking? A thin knit or like a wool knit? Like what are we talking?
So knits are, if you actually go on my story from yesterday,
Okay.
Miu Miu made the most gorgeous knits and Prada as well. So if you're going to want to get something that looks similar,
Yeah.
I would say it's really nice to get a gray sweater this season.
Okay.
Something a little bit more oversized, but clean. No logo.
Yeah, here we go.
Simple.
This is the
Okay.
whole succession trend that everyone's jumping on
We're
because
going into clean luxury.
And like a crew.
crew or V,
Okay.
not a turtleneck. Okay. And you're going to wear
How do
this.
we feel about a
with-
V too? Sorry, I'm jumping around.
I love a V.
I hate a V. On a
I
guy,
love
a V on a guy is so
A
creepy.
V on a girl.
I haven't worn a V in a V long time.
You should. You like jewelry. You should do a V, a deep V.
How deep are we going?
You can go down to here.
Okay, so crew,
Okay.
oversized gray crew, ballet flats. What else?
Pinstripe.
Oh, like
And-
suiting?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
suiting is also very in. So the vest with the blazer and the
It's not a
pants,
vest.
that
Okay.
whole set.
Yeah.
Or you can
Still
do it with
in. That's
shorts,
for a while. That's good.
right? So all that's in. The oversized blazer is still in.
And menswear pants still in with a sneaker.
Yes.
Okay.
Sneaker.
That whole look, the loafer is still in. So
Loafer with a sock.
Nice. Good for us. That things are
Right.
still around.
you
Like
don't have
said,
to do
another
it with a white sock. Like if
Could
you
do it with,
have
like, a tonal sock.
You can do black. You can do gray. Like you don't have to do the white sock. I know a lot of people get scared because they're seeing it all over Instagram.
Yeah.
And also, like if a 20-year-old is doing it,
doesn't mean you have to do
doesn't
that.
mean you have to do it.
Yeah, and like, what about like the Adidas sneaker that everyone has? Like, you have that.
Samba.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
or like the Giselle, like Gazelle. Do you have those? Do you
Yes.
subscribe?
Yeah.
So that's just like a big, like, you should have it. That's a staple that everyone's
I
wearing.
think it's like a fun,
right.
cheerful, inexpensive,
And in a color is
trend.
really cute.
And if
Okay.
I would say do it in something fun.
Okay.
Another thing is the return of colors that we haven't seen in a while. I feel like last season there was so much black.
Yeah. My fave.
Totally your
You're
favorite.
not. You're like, ew, you're literally Wednesday Addams. You were literally like in like a pink Chanel blazer. You're like, hi. And I was like, hi, I just don't really like floral or color unless it's like a really bright pink. Other than that, I'm doing
Pina loves color.
And I'm
Love
you're like, and I
color.
don't dress my kids in any black. And I'm like, my kids are literally like the new models.
No black. Yes.
Yeah.
No black for kids.
Okay, so what are the colors for fall that we should be?
Yeah, all over.
Burgundy for sure. Bring that in if you don't have it.
Fuck with that color.
I don't love burgundy.
It's not your color, actually. I don't know
Not for
why.
everyone, but you can always bring it in
Because
as
you're
a
not-
raspberry instead of a burgundy or a red. So that kind of family of
I don't
coloring.
wear red. No,
Nope.
yeah.
That's it. You know what? That's a trend. I'm gonna
Oh, you're gonna
politely decline.
I'm
There's
gonna
gonna go-
decline that one, but you
there's gonna
can
be
do
4 other
yellow.
Ooh, not good
No.
for me
So not.
either. Fuck,
I
know, that's the
tan is really in.
not my color.
You're gonna
I'm
sit
fucked
this
for fall.
season out.
Fucked for fall.
I find that you're gonna figure it out, but
help me with
no,
that.
Navy is also very
Okay.
in.
You're good
Great.
with navy. I would
Perfect.
say, can I
I'll be living in. Sorry, one question, not
Yeah.
to interrupt.
Mix
you,
your
Annie.
navy with gray.
Yes.
What about and navy with black?
Yes.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
like,
Why do
100%.
people are scared of navy and black? I
No,
remember when
that's-
we used to dress people at the store. They were like, "We simply
if you bring it in
can't.
together, I think in the right way, like to do a cute little. I have a black and navy ballerina Chanel flat,
Yeah.
and I wear it with light denim, and I love it. And I could wear a black top and anything. And I think you can totally like. I think if you incorporate denim into the navy and black moment,
Yeah.
it breaks it up.
Yeah.
Versus doing like black, navy, black.
You can also
know?
do like a navy sweater and then have denim and then have black
Yes,
accessories, right?
yes,
Because it's kind of
yes.
hard to find navy,
navy,
accessories,
and then you
right?
have to.
Okay, so I have a question,
Tell me.
and someone recently sent me this. She was like, "I'm looking to buy myself one designer bag for this fall. Like, I feel like when people are splurging, at least
What should they splurge on?
Number
Okay.
one, what should they splurge on? And if it is a bag, let's just put the bag.
Okay.
And let's say this fall.
But
Let's say
bags are a
someone-
huge conversation right now
I
because they have become a very big investment. So I think if we're gonna speak to luxury,
Okay.
we also have to speak to that whole concept of the it bag
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
dissolved. Now you have your key brands and their it bags every season, right? Things that people are going to be more sought over, right? So I would say Dior has officially come back into, a really strong position. I think for like a season or so, it was just a little bit more quiet as they relaunched and had some really, great brands that came out, lines of bags that came out.
Yeah.
So the du jour is gorgeous and that is a great bag, but that's not your everyday bag. So would I say 100% go out and grab that bag? Yes. If you're looking for a great dinner bag, something small or cute for travel, to me,
That's
is
it.
a great bag. I'm a huge fan of the baguette from Fendi. They have launched so many beautiful colors and shapes. It comes with a long strap,
It's a short strap.
comes with a short strap. You can wear it to dinner. You can wear it during the day. It's soft. It's easy. That's at a reasonable. And when we say reasonable,
Right,
like,
it's
I don't
all
want
relative.
people to
For
think I'm
designer.
crazy, but we're speaking
Yeah,
luxury.
yeah.
So that's at a really great
Yeah,
price
yeah.
point as well. I don't know if you guys saw the new Dior tote I posted the other day. It's gorgeous. It comes in 3 different sizes.
The tip one with the crisp, like with it's new fabric or what? It's a new.
It's a new leather and the
Fun.
straps go long
for
and
them,
they
and I
go
like- and I just,
short.
like,
And I
like the
love
fact
that,
that they
that they just
repeated
keep
it.
on
Yeah.
coming out with new
Like,
styles
you don't
because
feel
it keeps
bad carrying the first edition of that bag, even if it was the
Yeah.
classic one. That's like, I love that. Like, I love that people don't have to. Because sometimes you do feel like, ugh, I really wanted that bag, but it was so the bag of the season.
Right.
And now I feel like I don't want to wear
so
it.
that's
And now,
that's
not
so
the bag.
not anymore.
and that's not anymore. And that's also.
You can rewear bags season over season and not feel like this was like from
One of my favorite bags is a
2000 and
Lady
whatever.
Dior, and I have a Lady Dior. I love it. It's amazing. You can go in a store and buy a Lady Dior today.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's important. Like if you're going to spend that kind of money, try and find something that you're going to love for a really long time. Work within, don't always buy black. I know sometimes it's the easiest thing to buy, but then in the end of the day, you're just buying a black bag.
Okay, so here we go. I
Yeah.
got this amazing Bottega white. It's the one, I forgot. I'm not good with all these names. It's the one with the gold, like thing, the one that Hailey Bieber has. You know
Right.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You can wear it short. It's my absolute favorite bag in life. It's the most practical size. You can wear it long, side, put all these different compartments in it. It's white because I didn't want to get black.
Right.
And now I'm like freaking out. It's already getting a little bit dirty. Like I wasn't going to get the mint or the purple color. Like I don't wear color. It's so hard.
So
And they only have black. I don't know what to do. I'm like, should I have gotten that bag in black? It wouldn't
no,
have looked as nice.
no. It's like
But, like,
so
how do I-
special in white. Just take it to get cleaned every once in a while. Go to Caners. They're
Yeah,
fantastic. And get it cleaned. And then start finding colors that are maybe close to black. Like
a
maybe
blue.
get a blue or a charcoal.
Yeah, yeah, I
Stay
can
within
mess-
those
yeah.
elements of
Camel.
like
You
your
did do that once. You got a charcoal bag and you like
I was
never
like,
wore
this-
it.
it was a weird elephant gray.
Yeah.
more like a dark.
You ventured outside your
I
color
was like,
zone.
I got one.
Yeah.
You're like, nah.
And I think you also think about your point, like if you are buying the bag of like one good bag a year every few years, it's like what also works for you. Like if you are a working woman, you probably need like maybe more of a tote bag that carries your laptop. If you want like more of that everyday kind of like,
I
you
can't
know-
walk around with a small bag during the day when I'm working.
Right.
Like I have tons of stuff in my bag. I need a tote of some type
Sort.
of
yeah.
Sort.
So you just need to think
capacity. Like I
practicality.
need something and I can't have like a calf skin. I need something that's
Durable.
durable. So when I'm looking for myself for a day bag, my day bag doesn't resemble what I wear when I go out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I think also having sometimes the crossbody or, that option or a tote. So yes, if you work and don't work, and also we live in Canada, it gets cold, it snows. So most people need something on the more durable side. And then, you're looking at if you want something for evening and going out, then, I think a peekaboo is great. That's a great bag to have. It's, so many different personalities because you can wear it
A lot of different ways.
a lot of
Yeah.
different ways. You can have it without the strap, with the strap. You can do a soft leather. You can
Yeah.
get a, crazy color. You go classic. And then a Chanel,
I would say for your classic bag, for people that like have never like it will never Chanel's retain their value like Hermes bags, right? Like
Right.
there's certain brands that are classics that just aren't going to ever.
Their pricing, like
It's insane, but it's insane. But and that's obviously not. But I think as a classic bag, if you were to save,
Yeah.
there's certain things that are worth saving for, and getting
Yeah.
that real to get your first Chanel bag
Yeah.
is a really.
I
If you
think
can, that's like a very beautiful, nice privilege. And I think if you're not getting it in a sequence, would not be something you would ever regret.
no, you get a classic Chanel flap in black and you'll never
Regret it,
regret
yeah.
that purchase. But I also think the same is true to, if you buy a Lady Dior, it's super classic. Those have been around forever,
It's your style, I guess.
right? Or, it's an Hermes or a Peekaboo. I think those brands there are really classic. Like you'll
Okay, good
always
to know.
find those bags. It's just finding what suits you.
right.
Okay,
Okay.
next.
So my question is, and I
Jeans.
feel like you
I
got
knew
it.
it.
Denim. Okay.
Denim
This
is a
was
big-
like a big source of controversy when we had Annie and Rent. Not controversy, but just confusion.
The skinny.
Skinny, wide leg, boyfriend, rips, no rips. Like, I feel like denim has just come to this place where it's just like, wear what fucking you feel good in.
No, disagree. Don't wear don't do that.
What?
I
Everyone is such a
no, but I feel like no, you really need to not do that and dress denim. You need to also really dress for your body.
Yeah, sorry, but yes, what looks good, but also for your body. Like,
But that's
a
very
boyfriend does not look good on
trend-driven.
everyone. Some people really look good in a skinny jean. Like, that's what works for their body. And then you also have to think for fall with boots. It's
Okay.
like,
Okay, yeah.
So
there's a lot of questions here.
Yeah.
everyone always asks me about denim because I think that's what we wear every day. I wear jeans every day.
Yeah.
It's cold and it's not really comfortable to always be in leather pants during the day. You're
Yeah.
picking up and dropping off your kids. So realistically, I think 90% of the time we're either wearing like some type of like legging
panty,
look,
yeah.
Yeah.
knitwear, or you're wearing denim. So if you're wearing a tall boot, which riding boots are in style and cowboy boots are in style,
Oh, they are?
yes,
Yeah.
Just got a pair. Great.
you're going to need a skinny jean. So put away the controversy that everyone thought
Sure, if
skinny
that's how you're
jeans
gonna have to wear it,
died.
or with a
Right.
legging,
You're
you have to
gonna
cut
have
some-
to wear a skinny jean with that.
Not
Now-
a jegging, just like a
Straight.
It's not as, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not something plastered to your legs.
It's
And
not the old
girls-
school citizen jegging.
No, and size up. Like, honestly, everyone gets so worried about denim sizes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It will not stretch to the point that you're going to need a smaller size if it's a fitted jean. If it's fitted and stiff, it's not going anywhere. If it's a denim that has lots of
Stretch,
stretch in it, okay, you'll already feel it in your waist. So if you have a lot of movement in your waist and it's a stretchy jean, size down.
Got it.
If it's stiff, it's not going anywhere. Size up. No one wants muffin top.
No one
It's
wants
not
muffin
flattering
top.
on
I
anybody.
think that's a really good tip.
Or it also goes fupa.
right.
There's the fupa look. When people wear the mother jeans way too tight and then they've got the fupa gut. And it's like all there. And then when you eat, it gets so much worse. You know that with the high waisted. What?
I have that right now, guys.
No, you don't.
You're,
Oh, strong though. Strong fupa.
well, I'm
She's a
obviously
strong
flexing right now.
I don't think you do. I don't know. How do you
How do you sit in jeans and not have that?
I
That's
don't
just
know.
your
I'm in a
No,
style.
I
dress
think
today.
she means this one. Like
No,
the one
no.
that
No,
goes
it is.
over.
It's like, there's upper.
I
No,
think she's
there's a
literally
lower.
talking about this.
It's right above the vag. It's the because look at the inseam here, Pina. This inseam's like
Gonna go up on YouTube.
This inseam's about like 11 and a half to 12. So once again, maybe that works
Love
out more.
honestly, the higher
better?
the better.
Okay, so
Okay,
I
once
love a
again-
high denim.
Yeah.
Low rise is also back.
I wish I could do low rise. I tried
Yeah.
yesterday and I think I had muffin top.
It's not for everyone. So I think, you have to have a flat stomach and
Yeah.
you have to, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's
Not
like
for
not
me.
a
Once
judgment,
again,
but it
know
just
yourself.
won't feel
Once
comfortable
again,
and
for
it
most
won't
people,
look
that is
good
like
because then
80
where is your sweater sitting in
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
It has you're committing to like a whole look with that. It has to be probably a crop top. You're probably showing it. It's probably maybe tight or boxy. Like the point of wearing them that low is to showcase that you're wearing them.
So then also high is sometimes too high for certain body types if
Yeah.
they're
That's what I
short waisted. So that's when you're wearing a mid waist.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's a
So-
mid waist? Let's talk about rises here. Like I was in denim, so like I know a thing or two, but people don't know what to even ask for. So a low rise girls for denim is like a 7.5, 7.
Yeah,
Agreed?
I think we should do it on a visual note, right? So like
Okay.
if you want high rise, we're
Hey,
talking
stand up,
above
Ren.
we're talking above your belly button.
You guys hang on.
So above
When you're in denim.
No, I know, but
and you're in Zara denim. Look at you.
Yeah.
Hello, luxury.
yeah, I actually love Zara denim. It's not for everyone. but
Okay,
it
so
fits
you're
me really
saying
well.
Ren, does Ren have a long
I'm wearing a
torso?
bra right now. Don't lift my shirt up too much. Yeah, I feel
So-
like I've been violated today. You're touching every part of my body.
Sorry.
okay.
Flat top. Look at those abs. So
I,
Right?
I am
you have a
flexing.
great physique. You have a great
I'm
physique. Let's
flexing.
go.
Right.
I'm sucking in.
So I say that she's wearing a high rise today.
High rise. That's a high rise. That's probably
Right? See from the back.
Let's
like,
see your tush. See,
Those
there's
are
a-
high jeans.
Yeah. See, there's a lot of space. I think she could do better.
Right? So then if you go
Better
down
than what these.
Yeah, I think this does. No, I know you're over a while. Like, I think you have a great form. I don't think this does a lot for her. I think it's fine. I think you could be wearing something slightly shorter.
Guys,
And
what has this podcast turned into? Is this like
lift your tush a little bit more? Ren, well, I don't know. What do you think?
you know what? I don't know. I just kind of I don't know what to say. But I would have maybe stepped up my jean game a little
I just
more.
think jeans are really hard. And once again, I think you're trying to do a lot,
Right.
a mid to high waist with a wide leg. And there's just certain jeans and certain brands that do certain things better. For example, we know like Mother was very good for that, like kind of distressed or
Right.
like skinny gummy jean, right?
Yeah,
for that,
good
what
for
you're
stretch.
we're wearing that underneath your high boot, right?
then we have a guest.
Like that.
we have our dog that just joined the podcast.
Sit though, don't be annoying. Sit.
Okay, so then I would say 2 inches to 2.5 inches lower than that. You're in a mid rise, right? So you look,
Right.
and if
Okay.
you want to visually think about that, think about it's
belly
at
button.
your belly button.
Okay.
So at your belly button is mid, which
Okay.
can be for me. I find mid is uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I
me
prefer
too.
higher because I
Higher.
always feel like I'm hiking them.
Same.
Anything below that, you're getting in the low range. Again, it's all based on body shape and comfort level. Some people who are shaped more in a pear shape
Yeah.
look better in a mid-rise denim. And if they're also very fit, they can wear a low rise. When you are like petite, sometimes and more straight and not very curvaceous, it's nice to get a higher rise because it makes your legs look longer.
Mm.
And then if you're tall, you're lucky you can wear anything
Right,
You
right,
wear what
right,
you
right,
want.
because your legs look long
I
all
find
the time.
in high rises, and I think maybe it's I don't have a long tour. I don't know. I find there's a lot of extra fabric
Right.
when you're sitting and moving. So even I have to typically size up to get it over my ass, but my waist is small, and then I have fabric and stuff moving at the back.
Yeah. You need to cinch your waist. You probably have the gape.
I have the gape.
You have the gape.
I
You
feel
need to
like a
fix your
lot of
jeans.
people get the
Yeah.
gape.
The gape. It's very
Just
common.
get it taken in. That's
need
what.
to
That's
fix
what
your
I would.
that?
No,
With
but I
your
would
jeans?
always tell customers because a lot of people, you can't. It's so rare to find a jean that just fits you perfectly. Either you've got to get it short and you've got to get the waist taken in. There's like a million things.
I think one more thing like we should probably touch on is the color of denim because I get asked that a lot. Like a wash, is there a
yeah?
So there is no in style color. I think that you have to go based on your wardrobe, your coloring, what you wear. I wear light blue jeans even in the winter because I also wear light colored boots in the winter. So I like wearing, or if you're wearing brown, which is also very popular, in suede is also popular this season. So if you're wearing a suede brown boot, it's nice to pair it with a light denim
100%
Yeah.
versus
and keep
going
it
dark.
more. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we were talking about the boots, but I
I would love to get a suede camel boot, but I just know myself that I
Yeah,
would
but you
get
can
that.
do a dark brown, not camo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I think dark brown's easier to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then you worry
maintain.
about like the jean rubbing off on the boot.
Oh
Okay,
God,
so if
in
you
the
are if
car.
we are investing in one fall boot, like are combat boots still in? Like what is the boot? What
Concussion.
boot shape? What are we buying?
We know we're getting the ballet flat. We know we're
the
getting
ballet flat,
I think if you don't have a loafer, maybe bring in a loafer.
Okay, good that that's still
loafer.
in. Yeah.
The boot is kind of dependent on
Style.
your style. So either grab a cowboy boot because it's really strong.
Okay. I just got a great one from Zara, for, like just not super expensive because I'm like honestly, like I feel like
We also walk around in salt and snow.
yeah,
so.
I'm like this isn't gonna last forever, and it was actually a very cool, like kind of just like nice brownie, I don't know, like nice tan color.
A combat boot with a lace, like Celine did a gorgeous one. And you're also seeing boots to your knee. So it's really going to be
Yeah, the hind boot.
like
A riding boot.
the
Like
riding
a flat.
boot.
Sorry, when you say a boot to your knee, flat or heel?
Both.
Mm-hmm.
Both.
Like equestrian-ish or no?
Like, yes, in the flat, but when you put a heel on it, it's more
Right.
of like a sexy boot.
Sex. You're not wearing that one, or you are? For Pina.
No, I do.
She got a flat.
No, I was saying high
High.
boot,
I
high to the
have
knee.
the high
She
with the
loves
high knee.
with the.
Oh.
Because I think it's
I'm gonna
cool
show
when
up
you're
in
wearing a
micro mini
denim.
tomorrow.
I'm
You're
like,
gonna
what
be
is
like,
Lanny wearing to pick up on the first day of
A micro-
school?
a
Not the
micro
high
mini?
boot with the high heel.
a high boot, a high heel, a micro. I don't
A
even know.
micro mini.
A micro mini. Fucking the Dior Ballon du Jour. And like, I'm like, I'm back, bitches. Peter's like, I did not say to do that. You just threw up every trend.
One trend at a time.
Okay, well, I feel like we know the trends.
We know the trends. We know what to wear,
feel-
what not to wear. I think we're both getting Pina to clean our closets out.
Yeah, that's like maybe a must. I'm gonna do a serious weed down myself, and then I would just like love to have a few.
Less
You
is
know what?
more.
I'm looking for
Yes.
less is more. I'm looking for inspo somewhere, and I want it to be more aligned with my style versus just Hailey Bieber's street style. Like
I
love
think
that,
also
but I'm,
buy
like,
a
feeling-
magazine. Like everyone stopped buying magazines. And honestly, it's so refreshing. Buy a magazine, flip through it, see some different things. Like wait till the September issues come out and just
Yeah.
buy a magazine and like submerge yourself in just seeing it
Things.
shown differently than
that's true.
constantly
Scrolling.
scrolling.
Yeah, that's like just something tangible.
Yeah.
It's like a different way to digest. To your point, everything is the same way of digesting it now, and you don't know what's real or what's not. To your point, what's an ad on Instagram? Like it's
Right.
crazy the way like all these luxury brands have now just like integrated so much into that world. But I really do appreciate how your Instagram has become such a like. I look forward to seeing like the
Aw,
outfits that
thank
you put
you.
together. I admire your style. I think that some people are like, oh, fashion, they see it is such a talent and a skill that you have. And
Yeah.
I think the way that you're able to curate these pieces and like just you are so also like I will hit you up at random times and be like, can you get me this marijuana leaf bag? And you're like, maybe, but like maybe sleep on it.
Maybe
You're like-
tomorrow.
I'm like, I need it for Spain tomorrow. She's like, Lanny, it's custom made, it's low EV, and I can get it for you in 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, fine. It was just a moment. But it's just like you're so good. It's like,
Aw,
and I know,
thank
and
you.
it's so good to know someone that can get you what you want. Like It's amazing. Like you see something, it's like sold out everywhere. You message this girl, she's like, I got you.
Yeah. But I think
Like-
also to Pina's point, like even just for inspiration, if it's not necessarily like the designer pieces that you're getting, you do it in such an editorial way that I think like every season, it's like, like you put these really cool kind of like Pinterest style boards together that you're like, okay, like this is the look, or this is the color situation, or this is what goes together. And it's just, I think it gives people a lot of inspiration.
It's like educational too.
yeah, great. Thanks, girls.
I know. I want
Thanks,
Pina's
girl.
voice. Bye, guys. This was so lovely.
Follow Pina.
Oh my
I
God.
really appreciate. Imagine I spoke like this. It's so much cuter.
Also, hidden talent for Pina that we like actually never spoke of. Pina is an amazing cook.
Oh, you're so
oh,
cute.
snap.
So
I didn't know that.
Sal, her
Well, I
husband
know
is in
that
the
in-
restaurant
I
business.
do know that. I do. We frequent
Pina
there.
gave me her nonas,
My mom's.
her mom's meatball recipe. They're literally the best
Gemma came
meatballs.
over and loved the meatballs.
Of course.
I'm like, I need this recipe. I posted it on my own. Obviously, I just like, I swooped in and I took that. I gave her credit, but it is like the best. And
okay. Can you make them for me next time I come over?
yeah, of course. I feel like I need more. I feel like
I'll
you're
give
like,
you more recipes.
because I know you have.
Yeah.
I know you have a
Gemma
lot.
was like, oh,
I didn't even know how to boil water when I got married. Honestly, I didn't know how to do anything.
that's
Grew
literally
up
me
with like my mom, like
doing it all.
cooking and
You just
being
being-
like this
yeah.
amazing cook. And then, you know, I was working at Holtz at the time. I'd
Yeah.
come home, dinner would be ready. And like,
Wow, what a life.
you never learned how to make anything. And
But
then we
then-
got married and I would pick up the phone every 13 seconds. And I'm like, okay, how do I make tomato sauce?
Right.
Like it's,
and now you can make.
yeah. And now I can
Oh my
cook.
God, there's hope for me.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
You just need a little bit
There's
of time
hope.
in the
We can-
kitchen
we
and
can-
a sous chef. So
Yeah.
you don't have to do
Okay.
anything.
Okay, I could get one of those.
Hey, we'll
One of
learn. We'll
those.
learn to dress again and cook.
Ugh, dreams. Well, thanks. I feel like I got another pep to my step. I'm like running to buy something now. I don't know what. But
I'm gonna go get my ears
maybe,
pierced.
Yeah. Maybe one item this season. Shit.
Okay,
Anyway.
thanks so much, Pina.
Okay. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.